So it was only practice on Friday, but there were a fair amount of talking points, one of which being the crash between Alex Albon and Oliver Biermann in FP1. Now Biermann was in the Ferrari and he was among several junior drivers to be taking part in the session. Now Biermann was warned that Albon was on a push lap, and as a result he pulled to the right at the exit of turn 9 to allow Albon to pass on the left. But on the approach to turn 9, Albon appeared to lose control of his car and slid into the Ferrari, which sent Albon into the barrier and left Biermann's car damaged. Personally, I think Biermann did nothing wrong, and while the stewards looked at it, no further action will be taken. A statement said, Biermann was on a cool-down lap with the team letting him know about cars behind. Albon was on a fast lap. Just after turn 9, Biermann, who was recharging and thus going relatively slowly, pulled to the right. When Albon came around T9, he had Biermann in front of him and lifted. Because the car was under significant loading in the corner, it caused him to oversteer. Both drivers agreed that Biermann's positioning was not unreasonable, but was unfortunate as it was close to Albon's line. Had Biermann been slightly further down the track, it would not have resulted in an incident. All parties agreed that it was a racing incident. But let's move on to McLaren, who failed in their bid to overturn Lando Norris's penalty at the last race in the US. As we know, Norris ended up receiving a 5-second penalty for overtaking Verstappen off the track on lap 52 of the race. But McLaren wanted a right of review request, and the US GP stewards met with representatives from McLaren, Red Bull and the FIA in a video conference between Friday's 2 Mexico City Grand Prix practice sessions. Now, for a right of review case to be successful, you have to have a significant and relevant new element of evidence, and McLaren argued that Verstappen was the car making the overtake, rather than Norris, which they felt the stewards got wrong when explaining their original decision. Now, before the incident, Norris had actually passed Max down the back straight, but Verstappen managed to get his car slightly ahead at the apex. But McLaren argued they had evidence that Norris had already overtaken and was ahead of Verstappen at the braking zone, but 5 hours after the hearing ended, the stewards felt McLaren's reasoning was not sustainable and is therefore rejected. So a second part of the hearing was not triggered, and in response, McLaren said, "We acknowledge the stewards' decision to reject our petition requesting a right of review. We disagree with the interpretation that an FIA document which makes a competitor aware of an objective, measurable and provable error in the decision made by the stewards cannot be an admissible element which meets all 4 criteria set by the ISC as specified in Article 14.3. We would like to thank the FIA and the stewards for having considered this case in a timely manner." Now, even though I understand McLaren's reasoning, I still do get Norris's penalty. At the end of the day, he completed a pass off the track, and in my view he should have given the place straight back when he made the move. At the same time though, I believe Verstappen also should have had a penalty due to going off the track as he tried to hold on to position, taking Norris with him as a result. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.